I can't believe it. He's still in the league. I thought for sure you'd be washed out by now, man.
Oh, nah, you already know it. I'm here thriving and surviving. You wish I wasn't in the league, because you know I'm about to take you to school tonight.
Please. I know you ain't that delusional.
Just a little good-natured trash talk and get those competitive juices flowing, you know?
I heard you, player.
Always.
Let's get after it tonight.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me to provide the analysis for what's sure to be another exciting year, Steve Kerr, the sharpshooter, and Clark Kellogg, and the Houston Rockets starting five. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter, and it's Cannon in at the point guard position. And the shot is good.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Here's G. Feeds it to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Up and in on the layup.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Harden outside. Dishes it to Howard. The fader. Here's Jones, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Here's G. It's good from long range.
And before the game, he was jawing with Harden at midcourt. Not sure what was going on, but it could be the beginning of a budding rivalry.
Well, I don't think either one of them are very shy when it comes to talking and flapping their gums. I mean, I imagine they both will be going out of their way to make sure the other eats a little bit of crow after this one.
Howard. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
G kicks to Randall. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, Jones. Pass to Ariza. Over to the wing. Howard with it. He's picked up by Hill. Howard, that's good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Now here's Chandler. With the fadeaway. Shot's good by Kobe.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kevin McHale.
When talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side, he laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all we can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Shot from the inbound, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Rockets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
And looking now at some numbers for Trevor Ariza. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 15 points a game last year. 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Kicks it to Chandler, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets 4th.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, they never eased up on the boards throughout last season. I mean, they were tenacious. They persevered. They were aggressive. I mean, they went after the boards hard.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
One-on-one here. Outside, Jones. Pass to Canaan. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Howard. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Lakers trail by 4. Here's G, and there's the pass to Randall, and he dunks it down. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they don't let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
It's a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. It's Harden with the drive, and the basket good.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Here's G. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. That one is no good. Houston leading by 3. Canaan kicks to Jones. And it's Ariza in the corner. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass. Howard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Here's G. That's good from Randall on the assist by G. Randall's got his 2nd bucket.
Great last-second decision to pull that shot back and make the feed instead.
The Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Screen by Howard. They double-team Howard. It's Harden with the drive, and the foul called on G. That's his first foul. Some changes for the Lakers. Ed Davis is checked in for Hill. Young comes in for Randall. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kobe. Houston also making some changes. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Jones. Robert Covington comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Daniels subbed in for James Harden.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Here's G. Back to Young. Lots of room. And there's another one for the Lakers.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Here's Canaan. Pass to Daniels. From 12 feet out. Here's Howard. Plays it up and banks it in. Howard's got 8 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Here's G. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Great D that time from Howard.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Rockets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
That's the way to move the ball.
And those aren't the...
Lakers trail by 10, so on the floor for Houston. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter, and it's Daniels in at the 1. Here's Randall off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Rockets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Daniels. And some nice passing there by Houston. Harden draws the double. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's G. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rockets leading by 10. And it's Harden slamming it down. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Martin?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
How about the night Randall is having? He has 8 points and 1 assist.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles and G with the stuff.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And that's when a team really has the best chance to run after a steal, obviously. So the defense is going to be critical for them right now.
Howard dishes to Daniels. He feeds it to Ariza. Daniels with it. Now guarded by G. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot up. Here's Ariza. G with the rebound. Lakers trail by 9. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Hill with the jam. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Daniels kicks to Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Harden's got 11 points.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Kobe against Harden. This one for 3. And that one's good by G. He's got 9.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Daniels. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Over in the corner, Chandler. Now the dish to G. Tries from 16, and another basket for the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Harden the pass to Daniels. A rebound by the Lakers. G's got his 3rd rebound on the night. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Ariza. And it's the Rockets on the break. Up the floor. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Ariza. 13 points for James Harden. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the offensive rebounding has been really impressive so far as well. So I really like this team's effort tonight.
Kennedy's checked in for Daniels. Here's G. 11 points in the game. He dishes it to Chandler. Now the feed to G. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Bryant's shot is off. Houston leading by 8. Jones dishes to Howard. Kobe against Harden, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And that's 15 points for James Harden. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorer. James Harden, 3rd.
Now, he never took a night off, and it seemed like he was scoring big all season long. Just a terrific year for him.
Kobe kicks to Chandler, feeds to G, fires the 3, and he gets it to go. G's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Kicks it out to Harden. Dishes it to Howard. The jump hook, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Ryan against Harden. Hill passes to G. Doubled by Howard. G kicks to Hill. Again, Los Angeles. Rockets leading by 7. Howard with a screen on Bryant. It's Harden with the drive. The Lakers with the rebound. G's got 4 rebounds in this game. The jump hook again, Los Angeles.
How huge has he been, giving his team the lift?
Without his work offensively, Steve, I don't know where they'd be. Shooting at great efficiency. I don't think they'd have a chance without him.
Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The basket by Cannon. Cannon's got 5 now.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
G dishes to Hill. The Rockets pull it in. Ariza goes in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Right side Hill tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston also making some. That'll do it for the first half. Rockets lead by 9. And a chance now to set.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. We came out late and agged that first half, straight up. Right now, any change to wake us up will be welcome. But we know we can play a lot better than that.
Hang tough, young man. Kevin.
All right, everyone's eyes up here. If we're going to send these fans home happy, we've got to...
Talk about some great numbers for G. 16 points, and he sprayed home 3 three-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. G, he's in at point guard. Randall and Hill are the 4 and 5. Wilson Chandler out there with Bryant. Cannon, the pass to Harden. Kicks to Cannon. Houston moving the ball around. Back to Ariza. Shoots the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
On the wing, Kobe pulls up from the corner, and another basket for the Lakers. Rockets leading by 8. Here's Cannon. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Chandler outside. Here's G. 16 points for him. 6 to shoot. Back to Chandler. The 19-foot shot. Kobe can't get that one to fall.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Harden kicks to Howard. Back to Harden. Pass to Canaan. Here's Ariza. And another 3 for Houston.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it. Guys, I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
G kicks to Hill.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Lakers have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
Well, this is a good free throw shooting team a year ago. They hit about 79% of their free throws as a unit.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Jones for 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Out to Chandler. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Now let's take a look back to last year and the season Dwight Howard had. 3rd in blocks, 4th in rebounding. And he was a guy who was very efficient all season long, shooting the basketball, finishing in the top 5 in field goal percentage.
And in addition to that, I mean, Steve, he had a ton of blocks, as you mentioned. You know, so many times I saw an opponent start to drive inside and then start searching around for this guy. He makes you put the brakes on shot attempts because you know if you don't get it up high enough, he's sending it behind you.
Rockets leading by 12. Here's Canaan. He's got 9. Screened by Howard. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Offline with his 3.
Couldn't convert. A nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
And that one's good. And that's now 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Jones sets the pick for Harden. Kobe with the steal. And here's the fast break. Kobe Bryant leading the way. G dishes to Kobe. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way.
And if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Here's G. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Now Harden. He's got 17. Good. Harden's got 19 points.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
G passes to Chandler. And he gets it to go.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Canaan kicks to Howard. Passes it to Canaan. Back to Howard. Tries from 10, and again, the Rockets good for 2. Lakers trail by 14. There's the pick. G dishes to Randall. He kicks to G. And again, it's the Lakers.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Hill. G kicks to Randall. Hill passes to G. Out to Chandler. From the arc. That is good. Chandler's got 5 points now this quarter. Houston leading by 9. Harden dishes to Cannon. It's Ariza on the wing. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. They get it back. Here's Howard. Here's Jones. And at last, they get one to fall.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
There's a good screen. G kicks to Randall. Now the pass to G. On the wing, Chandler. He's guarded by Howard. Chandler, the pass to G. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball. The basket counts and one. At the line with a chance to make it a... There's 21 seconds left in the third. Daniels with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Harden. And it's good off the glass. Harden's got 21.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Evans is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Moniunas. Then it's Harden. And it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. Lynn kicks to G. From downtown. Here's Green. Good D by Harden.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Here's Daniels. Goes back up. That's good. Moniunas has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Rockets.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. He feeds it to Moniunas. On the wing, Daniels. 5 on the clock. He's feeling it. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. The dish now to Covington. Moniunas with it. Davis is there. This one for 3. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Davis sets a screen. G dishes to Davis. Nice pass. Went into the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Harden, that's good.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Here's G. He's covered by Daniels. Nick Young on the wing. Shoots. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Houston leading by 18. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Covington, defended by Young. Harden has a wide open look, and it's Houston with another.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. G, no good.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it and move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot, no matter what else was going on.
And they get it back. Lakers trail by 20. Here's Young. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Daniels passes to Harden. The feed to Evans. Back to Harden. He dishes it to Daniels. No good from outside.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
And Nick Young with the slam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
And the foul called on G. That'll be his second foul of the game. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Davis. Randall comes in for Gerald Green. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Young. And Kobe is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Houston with a big group substitution here. Howard's checked in for Monty Eunice. Jones comes in for Reggie Evans. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Daniels.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Here's G. No good on the quick three.
You can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Count the bucket. That's now 32 points for James Harden.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
G kicks to Kobe. Chandler with the screen on Harden. Here's G. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And that's 23 points for G.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Now, here is Harden. Shoots from 12. And Houston again with the bucket.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Feeds it to Randall. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in. Looking at the game Cannon has been having, 12 points and 2 steals.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate the all-around effort that he's put in here today.
The numbers tell the story, Steve. He is filling up just about every column of that box sheet.
Dishes it to Harden. Harden draws the double, kicks it to Ariza. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Harden outside. The tray. No good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Chandler dishes to G. Throws it up high. And Randall throws it down.
Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Rockets leading by 20. Pass to Ariza. Got a piece of it. Harden kicks to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Right side, Kobe, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for the Rockets.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of that.
Good ball movement.
Oh, man.
So we see the...
Okay, Jones, you're up.
You must be frustrated with all those mistakes out there tonight. What do you got to do to limit those next time out?
It is very frustrating. I just got to get better.
It's unacceptable how much I turned the ball over tonight. I mean, all I can do is get back to work and get better, man. That's it.
Your question, Chris?
Why do you think you had so much success finding your teammates tonight?
That's just basketball, man. You dribble, you pass, you shoot, you rebound, play defense.
Okay, you there.
Was the first game everything you thought it would be?
Well, you know, it's no secret. This is where I wanted to be from the start. So it feels really good to get my first game under my belt.
Was the chemistry good?
Chemistry. You know, chemistry is a strange thing. It can only get better with time, practice, patience, communication. But yeah, for a first game, felt awfully comfortable. Thanks, y'all.
And thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time. So that was great. Just so you know, it won't always be that easy.
Yeah, I know. They lob softballs to the new guy.
Yeah, but you did great. Good job.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, get out of here.